Monday morning blues. I open my eyes and I'm greeted by a cute little smile. The world is new with you by my side. Everything is beautiful. Tuesday afternoon, I'm calling you home just to hear your voice on the phone. I think of you and I'm not alone.
Good mornings. Good morning. Look at that rain. Can you believe it's July? Good morning everyone, welcome back to a brand new renovation vlog. I thought we would start the day and have breakfast together this morning. I've got Cheerios. I love Cheerios. Like, wasn't it the best thing ever having cereal in the morning before school? So good. What were your favourite cereals when you were a kid growing up? My nanny used to make me Ready Break. It was my favourite thing. I was such a little mardass. I had a dummy until I was 8 years old. I used to go to school and miss my dummy so much. And once I snuck it in my pocket to school so that I could have a suck on it at break time. And horrible family members used to come round and say to me nanny, what have they still got them dummies for? Throw them in the bin. And one of them actually took it off me horribly and threw it in the bin in front of me, and I was devastated, absolutely distraught, just loved my dummy. Listen, I had a dummy, like I said, all those years, and my teeth weren't like crooked or anything. Like I didn't have like goofy teeth or anything like that. I had fine teeth. Anyway, yeah, I was absolutely distraught. Like, how can you do that to a child? Like, fair enough, I should not have had a dummy at that old, but there's nicer ways to go about it, isn't there? Like, Joelle had dummies when she was a baby, and I remember, how old was she? She was about 3, I think, and I thought, right, we need to get these dummies off her. So I had to find like a creative way to get, sorry, I'm looking out there because there's just vans arriving left, right and centre, and I'm not sure if the delivery's for me. There's a lot going on this week. Yeah, and I thought, how can we creatively get rid of Joelle's dummies? So she was 3 years old, lovely age, you know, she's talking, she can communicate with words. Excuse me, so I can actually talk her out of it and things like that if she's upset. Anyway, so what I did was I waited until Christmas. When Father Christmas comes, he collects all your dummies off your Christmas tree because you're a big girl now, and he gives them all to the babies who need them dummies more than you do. So shall we collect all your dummies and pop them on the Christmas tree for Father Christmas? So we did that on Christmas Eve. And she like loved it, like we played into it and she really loved it. Obviously I took them away on Christmas Eve and she never complained about it. She went to bed Christmas Eve, never even cried for it, never spoke about them ever again. And it worked. But yeah, there's ways to go about things, isn't there? Anyway, my nanny, she was too soft. Like, she used to really wrap me in cotton wool. It was ridiculous, really, when I think about it. But yeah, my nanny was too soft. I remember when that family member took my dummy and put it in the bin in front of me, and I was absolutely distraught. When they'd gone home, like, go home, nanny would be like, do you want to go to the shop and get a dodie? And I'd be like, yeah. And then I'd go to the shop and get a dummy and she'd give it me back. And I just remember how it made me feel. It made me feel so loved and like comforted. And yeah, I had a dummy till I was 8 years old. Why am I talking about this? Where is this conversation gone? This is a renovation vlog. I'm so sorry, everybody. Just having a bit of nostalgia this morning. She used to make me one Ready Break in the morning before school, and I used to love it because it made me feel all warm and cosy. And obviously my favourite things were being at home with nanny, warm and cosy with my dummy. And going to school. I loved school. So yeah, it was my favourite things ever. I don't know why as well, but rainy days make me feel like that, all cozy and like back in that, I don't know, vibe, you know what I mean? Vibes. Also, I don't know why I've curled my hair this morning, because I need to go out later and it's not going to last in the rain, is it? My fringe is also long enough now to have my roller in, so I'll curl my hair and put my roller in. And then just before I film or go out anywhere with anybody, I'll take it out. And it just gives it that sweepy sweep. Oh, I love that. So plans for the day, I do need to nip out today and film a shop with me video. So that's what I'm up to. I'm just waiting for delivery first and then we can get dressed and get going. So I just thought I would sit and intro the vlog whilst I'm waiting for these deliveries and having my breakfast.
Dolly's emotional. Okay, sweetheart.
Yeah. You were working on the floor. What a good job. Look how nice it is. Next to the white. Oh, it's stunning. Oh, it's lovely, isn't it? Let me go on wide lens so you can get a better shot. Look at that, guys. Ta-da! Isn't it lovely?
Sorry, I'm going to have to do for a second.
Okay, you can hoover a second. We will just wait, won't we, everybody? We'll watch him. Why do you make me laugh with them Scottish accents? I don't know why I laugh at when my husband and my daughter, they like to talk Scottish. It really makes me laugh. Get off me bum. Right, I'm going to show everybody this staircase now. Just you to be aware. Guys, look. Oh my god, it looks so good. He's literally just left, so we need to give it a hoover and things. But this is the stair runner on the stairs. Isn't that incredible? Oh, it just looks so good. Let's go up. Obviously we need to do a little bits of faffing and touching up and things like that. Now the top landing has the stairs, the carpet on. And then up there. Woohoo! And Ralphie loves having the carpet because he can get some traction when he's running. Can't you, Ralphie? Do you love your carpet, Ralphie? Ralphie Rum? Come here, do you love your carpet? Do you love your carpet? You do? How much do you love your carpet? You like to run on the carpet? You like to roly-polies on it? Oh, look. Look. I will in a minute. People can see, you know. This camera's pretty good. We've got all these scraps we need to hoover yet, because he's literally just left, like I said. And then up to the master bedroom. So we are actually waiting on our stair rods. We ordered them ages ago. Ashley's going to chase them up tomorrow, because they were out of stock when we ordered them. So I think they said they were waiting on new stock. So we're gonna chase that up and see where they are. But they're on the way, and Ash can fit the stair rods. So little by little, everybody, it's getting done. Also, I've had this piece of furniture arrive today. So I picked a Chesterfield footstool for the dressing room. I found it really cheap on Amazon, so I'm hoping it's right when I unbox it. Here guys, we have some homegrown strawberries. I'm going to chop these up for my brunch today. Ash is on his way home from work to have brunch with me. And why won't that one come out? But look at these homegrown strawberries. Straight from the ground. Isn't that wonderful? I'm going to give them a wash. And yeah, I'm going to eat these for my brunch today.
Have you seen my baby? She's not a dame nor a lady. Not in the way she walks, the way she talks, or the way she loves me. Just look at me, I'm like a monkey in a coconut tree. You know I'm overjoyed, 'cause boy oh boy, she's my gal. She asks me when I say let's go out dancing. Your place or mine, don't waste my time with romancing. She's wild, she's funny, doesn't care about clothes or money. She just cares for me, she's all I need, she's my gal. She speaks too loud and laughs too hard and she drinks too much.
Okay everybody, I'm going to give you a quick update in this kitchen lounge. Well, actually the whole of the downstairs, because I think you saw in the last video we chose our flooring for the downstairs, and as you can see, hubby wasted no time in getting that laid. It's absolutely stunning. So we started laying it from this end, started over there near the window, and it's operation floor at the moment, but it's absolutely beautiful and it's made such a difference. It's so lovely to have this floor instead of floorboards. And that's what it looks like. Now the stair runner is in. So we've just piled some of the furniture back in here. It's just a case of moving everything around really, isn't it? Like furniture and stuff. So we laid the floor in here, popped the furniture from in here back in here, and yeah, so you can continue from this point into this room. But before we do that, we have to make sure all the painting has been touched up. So tonight's job, Friday night, rock and roll, tonight's job is paint this kitchen lounge so the floor can get laid. And that, guys, is what we're up to in this week's renovation vlog. Have you noticed that one? I've just stepped in here and it's got all echoey all of a sudden. So yeah, there's just bits of touching up we need to do at the ceiling here as well. What was it we were doing? Radiators. Yeah, it was radiators in the room above here and it started leaking, so this showed up on the ceiling. So we need to touch up that as well. What else? Just the walls and the corners and just where it's been scuffed, especially over this end, because we generally just kept everything came through the tradesman's entrance down there, came in here and just got like left here to deal with. So we've got all the tools out, all the paintbrushes, and the saw is out because obviously he's been cutting floorboards. We've taken the mantle down from above the fireplace over here, and the fireplace has come out, so we'll give that a really good clean as well. And yeah, the floors can get laid in here. And also this paneling needs touching up as well at the top. I think it only had one coat at the bottom. And it needed a second coat at the top, so. And yeah, that is the current situation, my friends. So this is the flooring we chose. I know I showed you this in B&Q, but it is a laminate. We did go for a laminate in the end. I don't know why, it's just because we couldn't choose. And the one that I had my eye on, it was too dark. I couldn't find anything a shade lighter, but this fit the bill. And the fact that it's super grainy, it's like a higher end laminate. It's waterproof and it just was the right tone and texture. So, you know, that timeless, like mid-tone oak looking wood. Does it say the colour of it on here? Can't seem to see it. I think it's called an oak, but yeah, that's it anyway. And we think we've got halfway through the packs. We think we might need to go and get some more. But knowing my husband, this will probably all be done. All the way in this room. Look how good it looks through there onto the floor next to the underneath the door. It just looks so good, doesn't it? Guys, look at that view. It's just like arch on arch. Now the flooring's in as well. It just tones really well, doesn't it? It's so good. So good. And yeah, I have a feeling my husband will have finished the flooring in here by the end of the weekend. I would place a bet on that. This is what the spare room looks like at the moment. Full of just stuff that doesn't have a place yet. So we need to sort through these, and once everything has a place, it'll get put in its place. And obviously all this stuff is just waiting to go, really. We've got a TV, we've got artwork, picture frames. There's just a lot of things. Oh look, my knitted pumpkin. How cute is that? I can't wait to get the autumn stuff out this year, everybody. Anyway, we're in here to show you the doors. So we went for the 3-panel doors instead of the traditional panelled doors. And I've got to agree with hubby. I think they're absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, we've got all these doors. In fact, let me go into the guest room and show you it in there because the lighting is a little bit better in here. That's it. I wanted to see the actual wood and the tones of the carpet against the door, against the brass hardware. So that's it, a 3-panel door. It's got its cellophane on it at the moment, so that needs to come off. So let me get that off. And yeah, I think it needs a top coat. It needs to be oiled, but we're gonna leave it that tone of wood. And I just think that that looks lovely next to, you know, the white. So yeah, all the woods and all the whites, it's giving White Company vibes. And yeah, that is the door. And they're going to be all upstairs, obviously. And we have chosen some door handles. So when they arrive, I will show you what those look like. I'm hoping they're going to be right, because it's all right ordering on the internet, but sometimes when stuff arrives, if you've not actually seen it and bought it in person, you know, it's not the right tone and whatever, and then you have to go back to the drawing board. Hopefully we've nailed it, and if the tone is right of the hardware for the doors, we can then get our joiner, which is Ash's older brother, we can get our joiner to come and do the doors upstairs, so they'll be going on. So yeah, let me go on widescreen. That'll be going on there, and that'll be the vibe in here. Let me come and stand back so you can see from this angle. It's all coming together, everybody. Me and Ash was actually saying, like, it feels like upstairs now that we've just bought a house, like turnkey, you know, like a brand new house with the carpets in, and it's just like a blank canvas ready to put your furniture in. That's what it feels like. It actually feels really good, although it's us that has done all this work. And also, can you believe this is the same room that we lived in when we first moved into the house? We had to choose a bedroom to camp in, didn't we? And this was the blue room. You remember it? It was the cleanest one out of them all. And then I give it a good clean, and we came in here and we literally lived in this room while we started the renovation. I can't believe it's the same room. Also, we found this fireplace on Facebook Marketplace. It's like an electric fireplace. Let me show you. I've put it in situ. Well, I've got Ash to put it in situ because I wanted to see what it would look like in this room, but it's not a vibe, is it? So, yeah, we're going to resell this one, I think, on Facebook Marketplace or whatever. And I think I want a period fireplace in here, like the one in the dressing room, I suppose. It's that kind of vibe I really want. And even though it'll be a 4 fireplace in here, because we had to get rid of it, it was all in the corner, the real one, wasn't it? And it just did not work. So yeah, we're gonna get rid of this one, pop this on Facebook Marketplace. It's actually quite an expensive, like, electric fireplace, this, you know. It's the Dimplex electric fireplace. Anyway, we got it cheap on Facebook Marketplace, of course. And it just doesn't suit us and what I want for this room. So unfortunately, it's not the one. But like I said, this happens. But I think these doors on here are going to look absolutely wonderful against the carpet and the white. And it'll just add another tone of warmth up the stairs here. Also, update on the stair rods. Ashley has chased up the stair rods, and I can't remember what they said actually, but we're on it, and hopefully they will be here next week. So yeah, we will have stair rods hopefully next week, and I'll be able to show you those. I really can't wait for those to go on, because like I said, it'll just add that extra element of layer of hardware, and I just think it'll look so much more expensive with those on. But I couldn't love this stair runner any more than I already do. So we just got a delivery. Architectural hardware. The finish matters. I could not agree more. So these guys are our interior door handles. Yeah, I can't believe how quickly these arrived actually. Let's get them out and see what they look like, make sure that they're right. So these, everybody, are the hardware we've chosen for the doors. So I've actually come upstairs to check that they're the right tone for the doors. That's what we're going for. It's like a vintage matte brass, and I wanted them to all have locks on upstairs as well. Not necessarily going to use the locks, I just like how they look with the key in. The only problem is the keys that have come with these, that did not intend to rhyme. The keys that have come with these, they're silver. Like, what? All the details are perfect. This gorgeous brass colour, and the hinges and all of the little screws are the same colour, and then they put the keys in chrome. But I heard someone say this rub and buff or something, and we can do something with the keys, I'm sure, because that will bug me that the keys are going to be like silver. But yeah, that looks nice, doesn't it? Tone on tone. Upstairs, I just love them. I think they're absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, they're the ones we went for. Now, I know I did want the extreme fancy ones, but decided against them because, I don't know, these are just a little bit more simple, but the fact that they've got like that curved top makes them just that little bit more fancier, and I just think that they're a little bit more suitable for what we're trying to do in this house. We don't want to go too overboard with the vintage details. We just want little bits and bobs here and there. Hi guys, good mornings. Good mornings, Ralphie. I've just got ready for the day. I've got a hoodie on today and some leggings. I'm just gonna nip out to the supermarket, but I'm going to take, sorry, there's something sharp on the carpet and I'm wondering what it is. Sorry about that. I am gonna go and take a walk this morning. Yeah, I'm gonna go outside into nature, get some fresh air, walk to the supermarket and back. So before I go, I wanted to show you this gorgeous poufet, and I hope you can see it there, footstool. Poufet, footstool, whatever you call them. We're not in the dressing room, but this is for the dressing room. Ralphie is modelling for us today, guys. But this is from Amazon, and I had my eye on a few different footstools. Footstools? Do you call them footstools? You know what I mean, these poufets, footstools. I suppose you could use them as a coffee table as well. You put trays on the top. I necessarily wouldn't do that, I don't think, because of the fabric nature of it on the top. But basically, I wanted one of these for my dressing room, so I had one in mind anyway, and I picked out a few from different places. They're quite expensive, and then I found this on Amazon for literally 60 quid. I hope, fingers crossed, it's still the same price for you guys. Check the links down below, I'll link it for you directly. But yeah, it's a lot more affordable. I think it was about £60 when I bought it. I'll take the camera in a minute and I'll show you a real close-up. I've come in this room with it because the lighting's really good in here today. So we're struggling with the lighting because of the UK weather. If you live in the UK, you'll know what we mean. Anyway, it's velvet. I thought it was like a canvas, not canvas, linen. At top, it's not, it's velvet cream, and I'm not mad about it. When it arrived, I didn't know it was going to be velvet in particular. I must not have read the description properly, but I'm not mad about it. I really like it. Like I said, for the price, usually they're like over £100, excuse me. And what else I love about it is you can see its little feet here. It's got little stumpy feet, and I just love it. It's like that walnut mid-tone wood colour. Just love it. It's so easy as well. Like underneath there's a zipper compartment, and that's where the legs were, and you just screw the legs on basically. So you've got a little secret compartment underneath if you want to hide something. Maybe I should not be telling you guys that. This is it, guys, in front of the window, so you can see it in gorgeous like lighting and the actual colour of it. Like I said, it's velvet, and it's this gorgeous like Chesterfield traditional design. And what else I loved about it was the legs. Look at that tone of wood. It's absolutely beautiful, isn't it? And yeah, I'll link this down below, but I think you'll have to be quick because you know what Amazon are like. If they get wind that something's popular, they put it up in price. Let me know if you like this and if you get it. But yeah, I had to show it you in advance because it might not be available by the time, you know, the dressing room is actually finished. But it's something that I wanted in the dressing room just to sit on whilst we're doing shoes and things like that. And, you know, whilst I'm filming, and it's just a nice little gorgeous piece. Traditional, and you know, it's just lovely, isn't it? It's going to work within the whole room just beautifully, and I can't wait to show you guys that room and the plans for it. And there's a lot going on behind the scenes at the moment in there, so we will come back to that, okay? I promise. But yeah, totally recommend this, especially for the price. And now we're going to get our shoes on and go for a nice walk. Come on. Look what arrived, everybody. Ooh! So I've ordered some samples from Swift Direct Blinds for upstairs, obviously. So we're going to go up here now and I'll show you these because we're having the blinds in all of the rooms upstairs. So inside we have some measuring guides and a voucher for virgin wines, apparently. And then, yeah, these are the samples for the blinds. So we are having blinds upstairs in the house, and in the last property we had these Venetian blinds done all the way through and they were gorgeous and we did them in white. However, for this house, I just think I love the wood tones and it deserves, like, you know, some warmth. So I ordered all these samples. They're all like grainy wood tones and I had to see them in person before we ordered them. And I wanted to also see them against the tones in the house already, so like the carpet. So actually, let's put them on the carpet and see them against here because we've got white walls, this coloured carpet, and my two favourites are this one and this one. The only problem is this one's too orangey wood. It's not coming up like that on camera. It's a slight more orangey shade in real life. But this is the Amazon Tuscan Oak. And this, go and tell them off, Ralphie. This is the Amazon Grained Sable. Now this, I know it's looking more grey on camera for some reason, but I love this one the most, I think. And I'm just trying to convince hubby that this is the one to go with. So as you guys know, this is the door in the room as well. And it doesn't have to match the door, guys. I'm not specifically bothered that it matches the door. They're all going to work well with it. They're all in the same colour palette, so that's the main thing. But that's too orange now, isn't it, next to that wood, as you can see. And I just think this is nicer, and we're going to have linen curtains like the ones in the bedroom, the Jennings curtains. That light linen shade, and I think that'll look really nice together. So yeah, at the moment I'm thinking Amazon Grained Sable. They're so easy to put up, these blinds as well, honestly. I'll link Swift Blinds Direct down below. We got them in the last house and we're definitely going to use them again in this house. Oh my god, guys, I am like a drowned rat. I do apologise for the outro of this video. Got back from my walk in the rain. Tell the people that the flood is coming. It's horrendous out there, isn't it? I can't believe how much rain we're having. Anyway, I picked up everything I could possibly need ingredients wise for a... Oh, and do you know what? I love stuff like this on a rainy day. Like When it's raining, best believe I am cooking up a storm in my kitchen because it inspires me to cook. Anyway, I'm going to make a cottage pie tonight and I'm really wanting mashed potatoes. I know you usually make it with mashed potatoes, but I usually don't because my husband prefers roast potatoes. So I make little mini roast potatoes and then I layer them on top of my pie, and that's how he has it normally. Just something that we do because of his preferences. I'm really wanting mashed potatoes tonight. So I'm going to make some creamy mashed potato from scratch. Oh, it's going to be lovely, isn't it? So I'm going to love you and leave you. Thanks for joining me in this vlog. I'm going to go and have a shower, warm myself up because I'm freezing cold, and I'm going to cook us a lovely dinner tonight. P.S. This weather is giving me the autumnal vibes. Listen, I wouldn't be saying that if the weather wasn't saying that, okay? It's not me saying it, it's the weather. Right, I'm really leaving now, okay? Love you. Bye.